2024 budget, national budget, was passed in the House of Assembly, the lower house, early mornings on Friday, yesterday. Of course, being a budget that went through a very robust debate, I was happy with the debate in public. Also very pleased with the quality of the debate in Parliament, from the chairperson of the committees, who also consulted the public. When I look at it, I think this is probably one budget in my last 5 years as minister where the public has shown a lot of interest and have contributed to certain amendments and changes, which I welcome. So what we did in the end on some of the taxes, we amended those in response to what the honourable members were proposing, what the public was proposing. For example, on the wealth tax, we raised the threshold from 100,000 to 250,000, and this came from the public as well as the members themselves in Parliament. And also we kept the maximum amount that anyone has to pay to no more than 50,000, and also lowered the age from 70 to 65 in line with the government retirement age. And also we've said that if you are living in your primary residence, you shouldn't be paying any tax on this, because that's a roof over your head. We don't want to be taxing anyone. On the toll fees, we debated. In the end, the members of Parliament moved that really we should reduce the increase. So the increase then came down to 50% in terms of the toll fees, as opposed to 100%. And the public transporters are exempt, buses are exempt from this extra increase in taxes. Then on the passports, again, we reduced the increase on passports. We already added another $30 US, so it's now 150 for ordinary passports. But on the express 24-hour passport, that one is still a premium passport, so that was raised to 250 for the type of passport. Those who need that kind of passport typically can afford it. Of course, we know there are emergencies too. We are aware there will be outliers, emergencies, we accept. But really, most of those who need that quick passport tend to be those who can afford. So we've had various amendments coming out of the public contributions, as well as the members of Parliament. After all, once a budget is passed like this, it is an act of law. It is an act of Parliament. So really, it's owned by Parliament. The members of Parliament own the budget from now on. Our job is to implement what has been decided. Of course, next week we will complete the process in full through Senate debate, and once Senate has endorsed, then it goes to the President for sign-off, and then it becomes law, and then it is implemented. But I'm pleased that there's an acceptance in Parliament and from the public that at the end of the day, we need to mobilize more resources. Domestic resource mobilization is critical to support our own development as a country, and that's what this budget is all about, so that we can entrench and consolidate the economic transformation that we started. It's clear that this budget is pro-poor, it is pro-people, given what we're going to do with the resources, in the sense of supporting social protection programs, investing in the health sector, in the education sector, and all the social sectors that are critical. This budget is very strong on that, and the largest vote from this budget is actually for the education sector. So it's very, very pro-people, and it is pro-poor. Thank you very much.